invited to the tailgate, just in case you do want to catch that quick flight. I might split it for you, just also, also homie, you took care of me, I could take care of you. You just gotta let me know.
For sure. I'm gonna
let me know by tomorrow. At Take 5 Pod, this is a very quick check-in that we doing. I talked too much beforehand. We supposed to be coming on 7:30, but it's 7:45, 46. But here we are. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media platforms. We're gonna try and be more consistent with the podcast, but a lot be going on. Let's get right into it. Gentlemen, how we feeling this evening, this night, really?
Ready for some football.
Anyways, Lamar Bell to ass tonight. Just letting y'all know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think he's 9-1 against Burrow. Boy Burrow.
Yeah, nah,
they own
the Bengals when Lamar plays. They definitely do. But they needed this one. I'm not gonna lie. Just put the Bengals away early. Putting them boys away.
I feel like that's how it's gonna go. To be honest, that Bengals defense.
I think it's looking like a shootout. I don't think the Bengals will stop the Ravens. I think it'll come down to turnovers. But the Ravens have a terrible passing defense. Their passing defense is awful. So Joe Burrow's probably going for 350.
He is.
And 350 350 and 4 touchdowns or 3. I might go ahead and just get the Hard Rock app going right now. Honestly, I just kind of want to check his line.
They might need 30 points to win. Honestly, I feel because I feel like Lamar and them they're going to be scoring on that Bengals defense because it's sorry. Probably one of the worst in the league.
But how he's not gonna have the ball that long? Y'all have to understand this. They're gonna be running up the gut all night.
Who?
The Ravens.
Yeah, but you got to understand they're gonna score pretty quickly. I feel like we have to realize how dynamic this Ravens offense is. Once they get the ground game running with Derrick Henry, they're gonna bring people to the box, bring the safeties down, and then that's when Lamar's just gonna attack the mid game, maybe even go deep a little. I mean, at that point, they're just gonna be guessing on defense.
I don't know. If it's a 2-score situation or 2-possession situation, again, it's just gonna be ground and pound. It's just gonna be ground and pound from then on. Wasting as much clock as possible, and then we'll see how that happens. I mean, that's what I would do, but anything can happen.
Joe Burrow's line is 273.5. His passing line. I'll take the over.
I think he's only hit 300 twice this year.
The Ravens are liable to give that up. They're bad on defense. Passing defense, they're bad. So
Joe Burrow's throwing for 300 yards tonight.
275, really, but
it's 300. He's throwing for 300 yards tonight.
They don't have much of a running game. The Ravens are pretty good at stopping the run, and they're bad at stopping the pass. So I don't know. Unless the Ravens play like you said, they play super ball control football.
It's a smart thing to do.
It would be. It would be, but I don't think that's how it's gonna go. The Bengals are not gonna put up that much resistance, in my opinion. Their defense, they're gonna score. The Ravens will score unless they turn the ball over. They'll lose because if they turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's normally the case. Who do y'all have winning the ball game though?
Ravens.
Yeah, I got the Ravens too. I think it'll be close though, in high scoring, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't know what's close to you. It's 10 points close.
10 points.
Within 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting beat by 10 in the division is a blowout. That's considered a blowout.
By who? Who considers that? Oh, that's just the consensus.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Word on the street.
The spread is 6
in favor of the Ravens.
Mm-hmm. Wait,
I see.
Yeah.
Ravens. That's still pretty big. I feel like
that's the big spread, yeah. Because it is a divisional rivalry. This will be. I think it'll be a good game.
Definitely a good game. All right. I mean, if we on this football front, first and foremost, I just want to let y'all know that I have red on because I just got through playing flag football. We were just in the playoffs for real, right? So, you know, 1 touchdown, 1 conversion, 8 receptions. That's just how I do. And that's why my team is actually going to the championship next week. That's why we're actually playing in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the field next week.
That's all
right. I don't know what the prize is. I'm just looking for the photos and the bragging rights after we well, what do you do with the belt again? Something like that. Yeah. Anywho, how about the Falcons?
How about them? Ian.
Pretty. I mean,
Yeah,
what do you mean, Ian?
Yeah, I'd love to hear from you. I really would love to hear from
you.
Dude,
we went over your schedule at the beginning of the season, and I agreed that you had a very favorable schedule. You did, and we're seeing it right now. I mean, in my opinion, you haven't really faced a top tier team. Like you could say you faced the Steelers, they're okay. Seahawks are okay, but like you haven't faced like anyone that really like. Come on, bro. Come on. You face us in like the second week of the season.
What about the game that we went to?
What game?
You don't remember when we went to the game? We were in there for Sunday Night Football.
The Chiefs game?
Oh my!
Y'all lost.
You said we haven't faced anyone.
Well, I meant beat. I meant beat. Like your wins aren't really. Your wins are good, but they're not impressive. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, pick it up and move it. Pick it up and move it.
How did I move it?
You did. It's okay though. It's okay.
I meant to say wins, but you know what I meant. Like your schedule's not that hard. Let's just be honest.
I guess the beginning was rough though. The beginning of the schedule was not easy.
What do you guess exactly? What do you mean not hard? When did it not get hard? When was it not hard?
The beginning is tough.
Who was it? It was the Steelers,
Eagles, Chiefs.
Chiefs, yeah, and you lost 2 of them.
Then we continue.
Yeah, for sure. But then we won every divisional game. Like,
your division is bad.
Tampa Bay was good.
Bro, Bucks were good when they had their team, but the second time you faced them,
that's football. On, like, what do you want me to say?
No. Yeah, that was not football they were playing, bro.
Beat the brakes off the Cowboys, right? And
did you?
Yeah.
I mean,
no, you didn't.
I mean, the scoreboard was closer than the game. We controlled that game throughout the whole game. That was being real. We did.
You played better than them. I don't know if you should have won that game.
What do you mean should have? We controlled the game. Like,
bro, I mean, that's not like impressive though. Like, this is what I'm saying. Cowboys are not good. You've said that multiple times.
6-3. That's all I have to say.
That's cool. Like I said, congrats. Your schedule is easy. You have a favorable schedule. Yes, that's cool.
We're going to sweep the whole division. That's going to be crazy. Going into where are we going to? New Orleans this weekend?
Yeah, New Orleans definitely light work.
That could get serious for them.
Say we won't sweep the division.
You absolutely. You may not even win your division.
All right, you heard it here first. No, I'm glad he said that. I love when people keep saying Washington's the best team in the NFC East.
You know, I called that week one. I did say like Washington would be in play for the NFC East in the beginning of the season. I did. I called that.
I disagreed.
I'm taking my victory lap right now.
That's cool.
We need Jaden Daniels to stay healthy though, for this to be an accurate prediction. I'm saying. I'm saying I need him. I need it to be.
Oh yeah.
Stay healthy for my prediction to be accurate. I'm saying, but but I don't know though. I don't know if y'all win the division. Like the Commanders are probably a bit better than you, in my opinion. I'll say they edge you out right now.
What are they better at?
They're better at offensively.
Football.
Offensively,
not players wise, but just like they play better. They execute better.
That's not even true though. The games that we've had our full offense on this field with both wide receivers and Saquon there, like we've been very, very efficient. We scored a lot of points.
The recent games that you've played, like you haven't, like just the point that you used against us, like you haven't played very good teams.
But we've been scoring like 28 the whole season. It's not like the only game we didn't score much was against y'all.
Have the Falcons not done that all season? We haven't been putting up 30 burgers. Like
the Falcons have been good.
You know,
Yeah, but your losses have been really bad. Like you had your whole team, and you went. What the Seahawks loss was very bad.
Chiefs
Oh, I mean, yeah, the Chiefs win was. I mean, Chiefs loss was okay, I guess.
was BS. We should have won the Chiefs game. If we're being real,
no
we
lie.
out.
You definitely know how that goes. So
I mean, yeah, that's just the Chiefs. Like you gotta take the L. You know, the refs. You know, they got them. But I gotta say, like those teams, they're just not that far. Like the Seahawks.
Football fans are to me the most interesting because I feel like we use this in basketball, right? Because again, like you will get that Tuesday night, right, where you just not on game, whatever the case may be. You can have an L, like you can, but on Sunday, bro, like it's war at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like anything could happen when that ball is snapped. Like you have to play your schedule and you have to win those games. Is all I'm trying to say. You can talk about the weakness, the strength, whatever. Talk about what we were projected at the beginning of the season. We had one of the hardest schedules on paper.
And no, you did not. To begin the season, you can say to begin the season.
Did I make that up? Like, is he trying to gaslight me?
You don't have one of the hardest schedules, Julian. Like we were all sitting here and we all went over the schedule and we all said you would probably have 13 to 14 wins. So I don't understand.
13 to 14 is too high.
Yes, we went through the schedule.
I didn't even say that.
Yes, you did. I remember we looked through the schedule. I
probably said 11 or 12.
I remember us going through the 13. Schedule. It was around. We kind of like 13 wins. I was blown, but like I looked at it and I couldn't really say anything. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
but we all seen. What does that mean?
Me.
How am I gaslighting
you? I was there.
Second highest graded running back in the league this year. Let's talk about it.
Oh wow.
What does that mean?
Behind only Derrick Henry. Let's talk about it.
Oh wow.
There's been a lot of crazy narratives were flying in the past seasons, like last year, during this offseason, the beginning of this season. I saw someone say, we do. I saw someone say, what did they say? They said they were talking about Ashton Jeanty, the Boise State running back, you know, the one who's going so crazy. Mm-hmm. It was a Falcons fan too. They were like, this is what a generational running back looks like, not that clown in Atlanta. And I remember like I had to comment under it. I was like you're a complete idiot. Basically, you know, if Bijan Robinson played the Boise State level of competition, he would have spazzed out in college. Just like he did spaz out anyway, but he would have went even more federal. But you know, I'm glad to see this come to fruition. You know, he's splitting carries and still dominating. Like, don't you love to see? Like, that's beautiful. Like, he's dominating the game. We're seeing him. You know, let's talk all different aspects. In a football sense, he's dominating the game. In real life football, in fantasy football, he's turning up for the fantasy crowd who really hated on him because Arthur Smith wouldn't give him the ball. He's turning up in all senses, in all aspects, and I love that. And I do want to give a special shout out to you, Ian, for doubting. You know, I did say
shout out.
I did say Bijan was, you know, one of the most special players in the whole league with the ball in his hands, and that's proven to be true. So,
did I disagree?
Shout out to you, Ian.
Did I disagree?
I mean, we have clips, so like we could.
I said he wasn't the same as Saquon and Christian McCaffrey. How is that disrespectful or like what? How is that?
I'm saying he's on par. He's on par with anyone. That's all I'm saying.
But just listen to Morgan. Use your eyes, bro. We can both look at the game
using football. The eyes. No, using the eyes, he's on par with anyone. Using the stats, that's your only argument. The only argument would be his stats.
Oh my God.
He's got in the league yesterday and then had Desmond Ridder as QB. So
using the eyes, eye test,
context.
That's what I was talking about. The eye test. You know me.
Bro, if you use the eye test, you can see the clear difference between him and guys like Derrick Henry and Saquon. But you can just look at it, dude. Like Saquon and Derrick Henry are top of the rushing.
It's hard to compare him to a guy like Derrick Henry because they are just like two completely different types of players. Like they play the same position.
It doesn't matter.
Like two different things. Yes, it does. Because like he's better than Derrick Henry at a lot of things. Like a lot. Like he's probably a much better third down back, a much better pass catching back, a much better shotgun back. Like he's better than him at a lot of things. But I don't know. Derrick Henry, yeah, he's probably the best running back in the league right now. So I guess. But I'm saying he's on the same tier as anyone.
I mean, I could see that if you're saying like as a whole, but like if we're talking about just running the football, like I don't agree. Like
we're not talking about just running the football though. There's a lot of things that go into playing the game. Like what are we doing? We can't just disqualify catching the ball as running.
I'm not disqualifing it.
I just showed you the other day he has 500 yards after the catch this year.
That's fine. Yeah, he's a great receiver.
Is that? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't fact check that post because like how is that true? He has 500 yards receiving this year. I didn't even know he had 500 yards receiving, much less after the catch. Like that's pretty nuts. No, is that not nuts?
You agree?
Like that's actually nuts.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna check now because
listen, we running out of time, but listen, the real culprit for that situation though, and I'd like to give him a shout out. I feel like I'm not as tapped into the sports media as I once was, but can we give a shout out to Raheem Morris? Like, can we give a shout out for adjusting to this new team that he was given, was bestowed upon, like adjusting throughout the season and then coming out and being again undefeated in your division, handling your business across all the boards, right? Feeding Bijan Robinson and finding that place for Algier. Kyle Pitts was in the end zone twice on Sunday. I remember seeing it. It was a historic moment. He's never done that before. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake, like in the defense. Oh my God. The defense, like, I mean, we talk about defensive player of the weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just go down the line. Honestly, like you just have
if we had I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if the Falcons are contenders, like being real, just because our pass rush is so bad. Like our pass rush is so bad. Like I can't say we're contenders, but every other, like pretty much every other level of the team inspires confidence in me. Like offensively, every single level, every position group, I'm confident in. Defensively, I'm confident in the second and third level, absolutely. But that first level, just pass rushing, scares me. They do. They scare me.
But honestly, a lot of the good teams in the NFL don't even have a great pass rush.
Some don't. Like the Ravens definitely don't this year, which is rare. Yeah. Like that may bite them though, and you need it. I think that you need that in the playoffs. Like I don't know about like on our side, which is good. Like there's not that many like lethal quarterbacks. Like just being real, like there's not that many elite quarterbacks on the NFC side. Just honestly, they're not.
Who you thinking?
I know what you're saying though. I know what he's saying, but like there's still people you need pass for.
No, you need to pressure them. I agree, but I'm just saying like. It's not the same as if we had to like play versus like Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen and Lamar, like or Burrow. Like you're drawing one of them in the first round. CJ Stroud, like you're drawing somebody first round. Like you're getting a guy. So like on our side, we may mess around and get a like I don't even know. I don't want to disrespect him. Like we may get a Sam Darnold. He's been playing well, but like that's it's different levels. We may get a Brock Purdy. Like it's different levels. He's fine though. I love Purdy. We know this, but
you need a pass rush on Purdy. Like
I agree with that. No, I agree with that. Purdy's been Purdy's
got to make a move.
But the point being, I don't think there's that many elite guys on our side of the bracket, which is that bodes well for us. And if we keep winning, I mean, we may mess around and get the bye. Like honestly, we're only 3 losses right now. So what are we? Maybe 1 game back of the first seed, I think.
You're two.
The Lions are 1 loss.
It's the Lions and someone else. Lions and
Vikings lost.
It's the Commanders.
The Commanders are 1 loss.
2.
Okay, so we're only 1 though. We played.
Yeah. I mean, there's two teams ahead of you though.
Oh, okay, yeah. But the Lions are 1 loss, right?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, but if we're doing all of this on Thursday, November 7th, about your football team, we're contenders, and y'all can clip that.
Yeah, for sure. Like,
we're contenders to make the Super Bowl, in my opinion. I just think it'll be tough sledding. It's just tough sledding.
It'll always be tough. It'll never be easy. Like,
no, this is the easiest year though to do it because the 49ers aren't very good. Cowboys aren't very good this year. Eagles are.
The 49ers are about to come with the vengeance though. Like we have to be honest.
Yeah, you can't fall into that because playoff football is different than the regular season. Like,
No.
what do you mean?
Oh,
No,
they lost their top receiver. Julian said Ayuk was probably a better receiver than Debo.
He's better
so-
at wide receiver. He's not a better football player.
wait,
in my
he's
opinion.
what?
Same difference
A
though.
better
like-
wide receiver than him. He's not a better football player. I've never said that.
That's
I've always been
crazy.
the person to say that.
Better wide receiver is crazy, but anyways, the point is they
That's
lost.
not. He's a
They
better
lost Ayuk.
I don't know what the stats are, but whatever.
Brandon Ayuk, bro. Brandon Ayuk is a better wide receiver.
Bro.
Debo Samuel plays
Ayuk
football
was trash, bro. Ayuk was trash this year.
this year.
Like,
Nah, I agree, but like he also
absolute
came off of a
trash.
holdout. Like last year, he was torching folks. Like we have to be real. Let's be
He
real.
did it for 1 year. But anyways, my point is they're not the same team as last year. Their defense is a little worse. They lost their defensive coordinator from last year. Like it looks like a different team. Especially
McCaffrey's
feel like
coming
pretty-
back though.
shit, what?
McCaffrey is coming back this week.
Yeah, I mean that's cute. Like, yeah, they're gonna get a little bit better.
You.
Are they
You're
gonna be as good as they used to be? I don't think they'll ever reach what they were last year.
Maybe
Same
not
for the
last year,
Cowboys.
but Cowboys are not in play. The Cowboys are cooked. Like,
That's what I'm
they're-
saying, dude. The
they
team
need to
last
tank.
year.
The Cowboys actually should tank because Dak Prescott's out for weeks, right? Isn't he?
Or yeah.
He did get knocked
Nice.
out that game. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
Dak Prescott's out for 4 more weeks. Even if they win 2, you're 5-7. Like you're probably not making the playoffs starting out 5-7. And you're not winning a playoff game regardless. Like I would just tank if they know what's best for them. But
It's too much pride, too much ego surrounding that ego.
I mean they can't tank because the coach is coaching for his job. Like he's gonna get fired.
It's gone, bro. Like
Yeah.
it is gone. Like it's done.
He's gonna get fired for sure. Like this is his last year, unfortunately for him. I thought he did a pretty good job. Usually,
Year is crazy. He might be fired after this weekend. Like, what are we talking
Oh
about?
yeah, he may not make it all year.
I
Jerry
don't
won't
think he'll
fire
make
him,
it.
bro.
Yeah,
Jerry's not firing him.
Jerry probably won't do that actually, unless they get it. No, actually, if
If he
get
won't?
trounced, if they get trounced by someone like
Who do
like
they
a
play?
30 ball, like a 30 ball,
They play us.
then like if y'all beat
Oh,
them by like
Philly?
30, it would be bad. Like they might fire him like right now.
I don't think that will happen though. Like Nick Sirianni, he's too slow. Like he's not gonna put his foot on their neck. Like
That's
gonna make
also
some
y'all's
stupid
downfall. In my opinion, y'all's biggest downfall is your coach. Like I just don't see you. I don't see you winning a championship with that coach. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
I mean,
he's gotten worse. Like he regressed. I'm gonna
he's
be honest.
just a terrible decision maker now. I mean,
His
I feel like
coaching is rough. It's bad, bro. Like he used to be okay. Like I don't remember him having like glaring issues during y'all Super
didn't.
Bowl runs, and like he kicked field goals. Like I don't understand the not kicking field goals. Like, why do you have one of the best kickers in football and you decide to never take points? Like
he's trying to prove like that he's like not scared of any moment or we can overcome. Yeah, it's just stupid. Like just take the points.
Yeah, he's probably missed out like 25 points this year, like just on going for a down. Like that's actually a fireable offense. But yeah, I'm just looking at the standings. Go ahead, Mo.
Yeah, look at the status, but look at the spread though, like of that game between Dallas and the Eagles. That's one of the highest spreads on the board for Sunday. That's 7.5 points.
That's a lot.
That's
It
crazy.
must be in Philly.
No, it's not.
The only the only one higher is Chiefs Broncos at 8.
7.5 spread in Dallas is
That's
absurd.
crazy.
That's actually insane.
Bro, they suck and they have their backup quarterback in. I mean, I don't think it's any
Oh, yeah, I
different.
forgot Cooper Rush is playing. I forgot.
Yeah, that is true. So
They need to tank. Like
They should have traded Micah, bro.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pay him now. They have to pay him this
He's not
offseason. Pretty
staying.
sure. Come on, bro.
Bro, if I'm Micah, why the heck would I stay?
They're gonna
why
cash
the
him
heck
out.
would you stay? His life is good. Just doesn't
They're
win
about
ball
to pay.
games. That's
Bro,
all.
they're about to pay Micah insane money. Like no way he walks free. 0 chance.
Yeah, they can't now.
Yeah. But the
This,
standings are looking interesting. So I do want to comment on this though. Like the Rams are going to be coming and the 49ers are going to be coming at they're kind of near the, I guess we'll say the middle of the conference right now, the lower middle. But they're definitely coming in this back half because the Rams are getting healthy and they were the Rams were battered at the beginning of the season. Like they didn't have Cup or Puka for most of the season. They haven't. They're just back now, both of them.
Be
And the
quiet.
49ers, yeah.
Not
The
Philly.
49ers getting what's the callback is major. McCaffrey, like he matters. So
Yeah,
they're going
I
to
don't
be
believe
coming.
in
All
the Rams.
right, we'll see. They're 4-4. I think they're first in their division right now. So, oh no, Cap. The Cardinals are 5-4 though, so half a game back at first, tied with the 49ers in that division. Like that's up for grabs. So I don't know. We'll
A
have to
lot
see.
of parity.
There is. It's
It's
been a
just
good
a lot
season.
of teams. Yeah, no, it's been entertaining. It's definitely been entertaining. Gotta watch this game right now. So I'm gonna cut y'all off here. Y'all got some parting words for us?
Yeah, I just want to know. Do y'all think Kirk Cousins is top 5 right now?
Top 5 in
Personal
what?
opinion. Who's
Like
quarterback?
just
Like right now,
this season, you mean? Like
Yeah, this
performance?
season. Playing, yeah, performance. I've heard it a lot.
Probably. He probably is. Yeah.
Why wouldn't he be exactly?
Because there are a lot of people who are playing well right now.
The quarterbacks
people
that are
playing
playing
well.
well right now.
Yeah,
But some of the good
lot?
quarterbacks are not playing that well.
a lot. And even there's some mid quarterbacks that are playing pretty good.
I mean, Lamar,
Allen,
yeah, Lamar, Josh Allen,
Burrow.
yeah, Joe Burrow too. But his team is losing though, so like, it's not really his fault. But like, they're losing more than they win, so it's like, okay,
Hurts.
Who?
I don't know. He's playing. He's been playing better though. He has.
Who did he say?
Before Hurts.
Oh, Hurts.
Jared Goff though. Before
Yeah,
Jalen
Jared
Hurts.
Yeah.
Definitely before Hurts. And then like you could argue after that. Like I think Kirk has been playing as well as anyone else. You know?
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think like Patrick Mahomes has not played well. Brock Purdy has not played that well. Sam Darnold's played well. But it's close. Like I said, it's just an argument from there on. Like you can argue the rest of the guys. Justin Herbert's played really well actually. But he's like kind of game managing, I would say. Like, but not really. It's like a Herbert version of game managing. Like it's different because his talent is so crazy.
Do we value? What do we value?
I mean, they're winning. They're his team's winning.
Hey, winning late drives in the clutch. OT.
Kirk's been playing.
Hold on. Like, what do we value exactly?
Nah, I agree. Like he definitely showed up big time. But I think there's a lot of good quarterbacks.
Which one of them quarterbacks changed cities this summer?
I mean, there's no
which quarterback looks better off the Achilles injury?
What do we value, Jew? That's an old man it's an old man out there too. Like
what does he look? Which quarterback looks better off the Achilles injury? I'm just being real. Like which one?
You're talking about Aaron Rodgers, bro. Come on, bro. Those are two different teams.
Two different teams.
I mean, they've poured in so much of that team. Like, let's be honest. Come on
now. Nah. We watched them play. Like, it's not just Aaron Rodgers. Like,
but he's a factor for sure. I don't think that he's blameless. He's not blameless, actually. Not even. I don't think he's not.
In my opinion, they played pretty much on par with each other. Like,
no way.
I would give it to Kirk just because he's had game-winning drives and game-winning overtime drives. But like other than that, I felt like
Our team can't even move the ball, bro. I'm sorry, but no.
Yeah, they don't have a running game. They don't have an offensive line. Y'all have a lot more than they do, especially on offense. Tight ends.
They drafted a first rounder and signed what's his face to be their left tackle. So I don't know. They've had a few injuries, but so have we. We've had 2 starting linemen out this year for extended periods of time. So our center and tackle have been out. But anyways, yeah, time to watch that game. But real quick though, shout out to Cam Ward. We're still undefeated. I want to say something crazier.
Slide to
the people in Atlanta this week, but we're getting our lick back in a major way. Y'all ruined our undefeated season last year with the BS called by the ACC refs. They fried us. Don Chaney was down. They called it a fumble. But this year, we're not leaving it in question. Belt to behind this week. Saturday at 12 o'clock, Bobby Dodd Stadium. Morgan will be in attendance, apparently. And you may be in attendance at the tailgate. Maybe I will. Maybe I make a surprise visit because I'm just feeling that way. Like, maybe I'm feeling that way. But, yeah, Belt ass this weekend. I'll go ahead and say it. Belt ass to the Yellow Jackets this weekend. Shout out to Kansas. We going, what's that, 10-0? It may be 10-0.
I can't wait till Henry Fear pulls out the. I cannot wait. Turn me up, Fear.
Out to Henry. Nah, that would you wouldn't live that down. Anywho, let's wrap for real. I'm hungry. At Take 5, make sure y'all follow us on all social media: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, X, TikTok, all of that. Daily content sometimes, podcast sometimes. We will catch y'all next week. Let's do it.
Shout out Shadur. Dion.